Hi, Kevin Coy here from Micro Homestead Project, and we're on episode 11, I believe. And wanted to give you an update. It's after the holidays. Happy New Year, everybody. And this is wall number 2 that we looked at earlier with the framing. And I wanted to show you that I've already gotten the sheeting on, and just I haven't done this in front of you on the video this time, but if you go to the project site on WordPress, and I'll leave the link up for that, you can see the step-by-step of how I put this together. But I just wanted to talk about it. We've already done this on wall number 1, so I didn't want to be too redundant, but I got a sheet of OSB running this way. There's a window in here which I haven't cut out yet because I'm going to leave it shut up right now until I install the window, just for the weather, because we're in December and you know we have green grass, but I'm not sure why. But anyway, we got a lot of freezing and raining and a little bit of snow coming and going, so I want to kind of protect the framing and the sheeting right now until I get it all weathered in. So then I put another sheet up here which is going to have a cutout to it. There's a lot of extra material right here right now that is part of that big doorway that we did in the last on the frame up of this particular wall. And then I went ahead, I got a little, I kind of, so we call it running wild because it's hanging out over the extra here, and we're going to trim it off later. This is also probably about 5-6 inches extra right here before I get back here to where the actual stud is, that I'll cut out later when I do the window and everything. So I just want to make sure that you see what I'm doing. And then I went ahead and did the same thing with the Tyvek. I overlapped, shingled it going down so that we don't get any water in, and stapled that all around real good. I went ahead and ran it a little long and then laid it over the edge here on all the way around and stapled it down just to kind of cover it up and keep the weather out. And so that's where we're at right now. This wall will be ready for standing up shortly. We're going to get a couple more walls built so that we can put them all together and they'll support each other. So some of this lumber right here is going to be for wall number 3, so the video is coming up pretty quick, catching up from the holidays. But I wanted to do a little pop quiz. I did this on my Facebook fan page for this project, and I wanted to do it on video for everybody too. So if I did my job right in these last 10 videos, you should be able to watch those videos and tell me what materials list I'm going to need for this little wall I'm building next. And so it's going to be the front wall. It's 8 by 8, and there's going to be a door and a window in the wall. And so the door is 30 inches wide by 6'8" tall, plus the framing that goes around that, and it's going to be 6 inches in from the left side of the wall. The window in this next wall is 24 inches wide by 42 inches tall, and it's going to sit in 6 inches from the right side of the wall. They're both going to be the same height at the top from the floor. What I want you to figure out is how many 2x4s we're going to need to frame this wall, and how much 2x6 material that we're going to need to do the headers. And so you'll have some waste, so remember that you're going to buy, you know, an 8-foot board, and you may have a little bit left over, and some of that might be for blocking later on. And then the 2x6s, the 2x4s, how much insulation I'm going to need to put in this wall, roughly, just lineal feet, because we get those bats of 16-inch wide insulation. So just kind of give me a rough idea how many bats you think we need on that, and how many sheets of the OSB we're going to need to cover the walls up. And then we'll have to cut open for the window and the door later, and see if you can come up with those material lists for me. And so this is your pop quiz, and I'll put the answer up, or I'll do a video answer. We'll build the wall and you'll see what the materials are. So at any rate, we've got this one ready to go. We're going to get ready to build the next one in episode 12. I wanted to do a little shout out to John and Alan. They're here in the area, and they follow me on this project, so just want to say hi to you guys. We have the beginnings of the power system kind of getting ready to go here. If you want to come over, this is a 4 15-watt panels, so there's 60 watts of solar panels right here, and they're plugged in and charging up. Some batteries that I've got hiding under the tarp. And we'll go over that in a little more detail if you're interested in any kind of an off-grid power situation for your tiny house. We'll talk about those. So that's the episode 11, and get ready for episode 12. We're going to be filming that pretty quickly, and I'll get that up. And check out the fan page at Facebook for this project, Kevin's Micro Homestead. That's kind of our forum if you've got questions or comments, and it's kind of nice to put those up over there so everybody else can learn from the same questions and comments and interact with each other. So until next time, I'll see you later.